very good morning, everybody. A warm welcome along to Towcester Racecourse for this morning's meeting. Eight dog races to enjoy here at Towcester this morning. There's the runners for race one up on screen now, due off at 10:06. Runners and racing weights for race one up on screen now. And one alteration to tell you about to today's card. A change in race two, the 10:24 race, where Trap 7 Jazz Jake has been withdrawn cut foot, and the reserve Greyhound Creative Thinker runs. That's race two. Trap 7, Jazz Jake withdrawn by the vet, and the reserve runner, Creative Thinker, goes. So race 2, Trap 7 now, Creative Thinker. Full form for Creative Thinker can be found at the rear of your race card. Just the one change then to this morning's card. Good luck with all your selections here at Towcester Racecourse this morning. Back on screen now, the runners for race number 1 will be out and on parade in just a few minutes' time. Welcome along. Well, the Greyhounds running race 1 will shortly be out and on parade. You can see the betting's already in, though, for the opening contest of the day. Just 6 minutes left of betting on this race. Favourite currently trap 5, Dunham Kenny, a 5-2 chance. It's then 4-1, traps 4, 7 and 8. 6-1, the 2 dog final, Jim San, and 7-1, traps 1 and 6. Greyhounds running race 1 will shortly be out and on parade. Greyhounds running race 1 are now on parade for the bet each way 1, 2, 3 on the 8 dog racing stakes. Runners for race 1 as follows then. Trap 1 is Stormy Dexter, owner Mr. A. Williams, trainer Heather Dimmock. 2 is Final Jim Sand for the dogs for Sofas Syndicate, trainer Richard Yates. 3 is Dunham Amy, owner Mr. D. Houghton, trainer Jane Houghton. 4 is Crinkhill K for owner Mr. Cobb and trainer Jim Reynolds. 5 Dunham Kenny, owner Mr. D. Houghton, trainer Jane Houghton. 6 Crossfield Howe for the Milton Keynes Racing Club, trainer Steve Rayner. 7 Blakefield Becky for the Chinese Dave Syndicate and trainer Kevin Hutton. And 8 is Ribble Ghost, owner Lord Hesketh, trainer Mark Wallace. Greyhounds now approaching the starting traps for race number 1, the 10.06. Getting ahead of myself. Race number 1, the 10.06. We have just 3 minutes to the off. 3 minutes only left for betting on the first race of the day here at Towcester. Current favourite, trap 5, Dunham Kenny, a 5-2 chance. Full betting show up on screen now. Greyhounds making their way down towards the boxes then for race number 1. The bet each way 1, 2, 3 on the 8-dog racing stakes. There they go in the sunshine here at Towcester this morning. There's your favourite on screen now. Dunham Kenny, currently a 5-2 chance. 5th last time out in A8. And here's the VT. Oh no, we thought we were going to see the VT of that run. A few technical glitches. But I can tell you he was 5th last time out in A8. Here we go. Here's Dunham Kenny in action last time. Went from trap 7 last time, Dunham Kenny. Very slow into stride. And into that first bend. Got no sort of run, got a bump off 2. So you could say from there, he's run rather well. It's only beaten 6 lengths. Still not even in shot at the moment, Dunham Kenny. But gets going off the final turn and manages to get into 5th place, beating just 6 lengths by runaway winner Cleaners Mag. So if he could break on terms today and perhaps avoid a bit of first bend scrimmaging as well, then you'd expect Dunham Kenny to be a bit closer to the main event today. 5-2 favourite to land the spoils in this opening contest of the day here at Towcester. First part of Super Saturday. Don't forget we race again here at Towcester tonight. First race 7:30. We're loading up then for race 1. Going in the boxes for the bet each way 1, 2, 3 on the 8-dog racing stakes. Favourite in 5, Dunham Kenny. All safely locked away then for race number 1. Tia's our starter this morning. Good morning, Tia. There she goes with the flag. Thanks, Tia. Means the hare's running for race 1. Bunny on the spin for the bet each way 1, 2, 3 on the 8-dog racing stakes. The favourite in trap 5 here, Dunham Kenny for the Houghton range. Stand by. Off and racing away. Terrible start from 5, Dunham Kenny. Up front it's 8 that leads. 8 from 3 and 2. Then comes 4, 1, 6, 7 and 5. Your back mark. Around the first bend we go. Then it's Ribble Ghost in the yellow and black that leads on the wide outside. Challenged now by 2 and 4 at halfway. And 2 now takes it up. Final Jim Sam for Richard Yates. 8 still there or thereabouts on the outer. Then comes 4, 6, 3, 5 with a run now. Then 1 and 7. Approaching the final turn now though. It's trap 2. Final Jim Sam leads the way by about a length now from 8. Back in second. Ribble Ghost and surely trap 2. Final Jim Sam not for catching now. An easy winner in the end. 8 second. 3 runs on for third. 2, 8 and 3. Race number 1. Final Jim San, your winner. Confirmation result race 1. First trap 2. Final Jim San. For the dogs for Sofa Syndicate, trainer Richard Yates. Second trap 8, Ribble Ghost. Third trap 3, Dunham Amy. Result 2, 8 and 3, 2, 8, 3. Winning time 28.88, 28.88. Up on screen now. We'll take a look back at the replay of race 1, see how 2 Final Jim San did the business here. The favourite, Dunham Kenny, left a bus ride at the start, an uphill struggle from there on in to get to grips with the leaders. It was 8 Ribble Ghost that led to halfway, but then Final Jim San really got going, got inside the 8 at the halfway mark around that 3rd and 4th turns, took a couple of lengths out the early leader Ribble Ghost. He drifted off wide, and that's where Final Jim San really put this contest to bed. Up the lane, stretched further and further clear. 2 beats 8 and 3, emerges from the pack Dunham Amy to snaffle 3rd spot. 2, 8 and 3 then in race number 1. The full order in then for race 1 was 283.46571. 283.46571. Distance is 3 lengths, 1.5, 3/4 of a length, short head, 3 lengths and 1 1/4. The winning time for trap 2, final Jim Sand, 28.88, 28.88. Well, just a reminder in our next race, race number 2, trap 7, Jazz Jake has been withdrawn. The reserve runner, Creative Thinker, will run. That's our next race, race 2, trap 7. Now runs the reserve Greyhound, Creative Thinker. Your runners and racing weights for race 2 up on screen now. Greyhounds Ring Race 2 will shortly be out and on parade. Full betting show for race 2 up on screen now. Current favourite is a reserve runner in 7, Creative Thinker, at 3 to 1. Race 2 now on parade. Race 2 is the bet with Bet 365 stakes, A6 to grade then for race number 2 on the card this morning. In trap 1 is Bravo Echo for owner Mr. L. Coyle and trainer Kevin Hutton. 2 is Energised Jack for owners Mrs. Davis and Davis, trainer Mark Wallace. 3 is All About News, owner Mr. M. Gregory, trainer Steve Rayner. 4, Twiggy Delight, owner Mr. M. Lowther, trainer Steve Rayner. 5 is Kilbride Lucy for owner Mr. Pocknell, trainer Jean Lyles. 6, Dunham Owen for the Dunham Racing Club, trainer Jane Houghton. 7, the reserve runner, Creative Thinker for owner Mr. M. Smith and trainer Kevin Hutton. And 8 is Oscar's Hurricane, owner Mr. S. Taylor, trainer Jim Reynolds. Greyhounds now approaching the starting traps for race number 2. We now have just 3 minutes to the off, 3 minutes only. Three to 1 then trap 7, 7 to 2 the one dog, 4 to 1 bar as the Greyhounds prepare to make their way down towards the boxes for race number 2. Trap 1 leading the parade down towards the boxes then. Bravo Echo, 7 to 2 second favourite. Got some early towers, Bravo Echo, as shown here on the 16th of September out of the 2 box. Away and gone, but couldn't quite stand firm at this A6 level. But didn't she string them along early doors? Some serious early gears as Bravo Echo wins her races from off the front, winner of 7 of her 40 races to date. Will it be 8 from 41? Well, if it is, then she'll need her trapping boots here today, Bravo Echo. But certainly a leader's chance in this A6. The bet with Bet 365 stakes. Be looking to be away and gone those early exchanges. And if he does get the rub of the green, who knows, that early lead could become a winning one. Grounds behind the boxes then for race number 2. The bet with Bet 365 stakes. The Greyhounds now being placed into the starting traps for race 2, loading up for the bet with Bet 365 stakes, A6 to grade, going in. All loaded now then for race number 2. The bet with Bet365 stakes. Tia taking a good look, making sure they're all pointing the right way then, ahead of this A6 grade contest. She's happy now though, waves the flag, so the hare's running. Bunny on its way for race number 2, the bet with Bet365 stakes. Bunny approaching. Stand by for action then, A6 the grade for race 2. Gates lift, away we go. A flying start from 5. Likewise, 1 up the inside, but 5 it is. Kilbride Lucy that leads. Now 1 takes it up into the first bend. 1 from 2. Then comes 5, 4, 6, 3, 8 and 7. Down the far side we go now then. Bravo Echo it is that leads by a good 2.5 lengths from 2 in the second. Energized Jack. Bit of a gap then back to the 5. Trying to stay on. Then comes 8 up the inside. Approaching the final corner though. It's trap 1 off the front end. Bravo Echo 2 edging closer in second. Energized Jack. Likewise 5 on the outside. Has the 1 dog Bravo Echo done enough? Challenged by 2 at the jam stick, and 2 gets up. 2 beats 1. 5 back in third. Left it late, did Energize Jack, but he's got there, got his nose in front where it matters most. 2 beats 1 and 5, race number 2. Confirmation result, race 2. First trap 2, Energize Jack for Mrs. Davis and Davis. Trying to mark Wallace. Second trap 1, Bravo Echo. Third trap 5, Kilbride Lucy. Result 2, 1 and 5, 2, 1, 5. Winning time 29.11, 29.11. Here comes your replay then of race number 2. Trap 1, Bravo Echo, soon in the driving seat here, taking up from 5 into this first bend. Spread them out down the far side, did Bravo Echo. Still injecting the pace into the race, but 2 just moved in the second off that second bend, kept plugging away, and as 1, Bravo Echo's running out of gas. 2 just maintained the gallop and just about managed to get his nose in front. Couple of strides from the line here. 2 beats the 1 with 5 back in third. 2-1-5, race number 2. The full order in then for race 2 was 215, 487, 36. 215, 487, 36. Distance is half a length, 1 1/4, 1 3/4, half a length, ahead, 3 1/2 and 2 3/4. The winning time 29.11, 29.11. The Greyhounds running in race 3 are now on parade for the Bet with Paddy Power online and in shop stakes. Runners for race 3 as follows then. Trap 1 is Claret Cobbler for Northampton Town FC and trainer Paul Philpott. 2 is Towstar Cagnier for the Towstar Syndicate and trainer Paul Clark. 3 is Swift Cayley for owners Mr. McCall, trainer Mark Wallace. 4 is Whizzing Brody, owned and trained by Jim Reynolds. 5, JT Tomcat for the This Time Next Year Syndicate, trainer Gene Lyles. 6, Energized Honey for Mr. P. Casimir Mrauczynski, trainer Mark Wallace. 7, Sky's Johnny Cool for the Sky's the Limit Greyhound Syndicate, trainer Hazel Kemp. And 8 is Greencroft Tyson, who's owned and trained by Steve Rayner. Greyhounds approaching the boxes then for race number 3. 7-2 favourite in trap 2 here, Towstar Cagnier. Then 4-1 the 3 dog. 5-1 traps 1, 4, 5, 7 and 8. And 6-1 trap 6. Energized Honey, your outsider. Greyhounds now approaching the starting traps for race number 3. It's the Bet with Paddy Power online and in shop stakes. Claret Cobbler leading them down there. Northampton Town's Greyhound. There goes the 2 dog, Towstar Cagnier. Market leader here at 7-2 is Paul Clark's runner for the Towstar Syndicate. And here's Towstar Cagnier in action. Last time out on the 23rd of September. Went from trap 1 last time. Did Towstar Cagnier. Broke okay. Capable of breaking better than that on his day, though. Stuck to the inside, and that's where he managed to get a run around that first corner. They all drifted off wide, bit of crowd in. But Towstar Cagnier on the inside had a clear run round. Got himself into the contest at that point after that slowish start. Was involved throughout, really, until that final bend when trap 3, Sophie's Eclipse, went on to pull clear. But it was a decent run nonetheless from Towstar Cagnier. If he could break just a little bit sharper today, get to that first bend in control, then he'd be a tough nut to crack. Towstar Cagnier, 7-2 favourite to land the spoils here. The Greyhounds now being placed into the starting traps for race 3. We're loading up for the Bet with Paddy Power online and in shop stakes. A7 the grade, going in those boxes. All loaded then for race 3. Tia taking a good look. She's happy now, though. The flag is waved, so the hare is running. Bunny on its way for race number 3. A7 the grade for the Bet with Paddy Power online and in shop stakes. The favourite in the blue jacket, Towstar Cagnier. Stand by. Off and racing away, a flying start from 4, Whizzing Brody, leads from 5 and 6, then comes 1, 3, 8, 2 and 7, into this first bend we go, and it's trapped forward, Whizzing Brody still leading the way by about 2 lengths now from 5 in the second, JT Tomcat, 6 still handy, 1 with her up the inside now, Claret Cobbler, in towards the third bend now, they've been all about the black jacket thus far, Whizzing Brody, 1 into second now, Claret Cobbler up the inside, then comes 5, 6, 3 and 7, straightening for the judge though, it's 4 taken now by the 1 up the inside, Claret Cobbler, but 4 it is, Whizzing Brody going to stand firm, 4 beats 1, 5 back in third, 4, 1 and 5. Whizzing Brody winning this contest from off the front after that flying start. 4-1-5, race number 3. Confirmation result race 3, first trap 4, Whizzing Brody, owned and trained by Jim Reynolds, second trap 1, Claret Cobbler, third trap 5, JT Tomcat, result 4, 1 and 5, 4, 1, 5, and the winning time for Whizzing Brody, 28.79, 28.79. Stand by for the replay then of race number 3, an electric start from trap 4, Whizzing Brody, sooner ahead of affairs, already a couple lengths clear into that first bend, and has made every post a winning one here for connections as Whizzing Brody, owned and trained by Jim Reynolds. Recent winner in A8 2 runs ago. Led but picked up last time at A7, has got to grips with life at this A7 level now. So win number 4 from 21 starts now for Whizzing Brody. Found a trap in boots today, away and gone. 1 into second, Claret Cobbler, with 5 in third, JT Tomcat. So Whizzing Brody securing gold for trainer Jim Reynolds. Silver and bronze for Paul Philpott in the form of Claret Cobbler and JT Tomcat. 4-1-5, race number 3. Full order in then for race number 3 was 4-1-5, 3-7-6, 2-8. 4-1-5, 3-7-6, 2-8. The distance is there, 1 1/4, 1 3/4, 1 1/2 lengths, a head, a neck, 2 1/4 and 2. And the winning time for Whizzing Brody, 28.79, 28.79. The Greyhounds running race 4 now on parade for the bet with William Hill online and in shop stakes. A6 to grade. Runners as follows. Trap 1 is Bodell Rossi, Messrs Kemp and Yendall. Trainer Hazel Kemp. 2 is Hold'em Vin for the Sporting Greats. Trainer Johnny Blanco. 3 is Calco Swift for the Calco Cup Syndicate. Trainer Mark Wallace. 4 Billy's Choice, owned and trained by Richard Yates. 5 Lily's Bear for owner Mrs Richards. Trainer Paul Clark. 6 Bog Cross Esther for Mrs Crichton and Lyles. Trainer Jean Lyles. 7 is Wood Chief, owned and trained by Steve Rayner. And 8 is Copeland Rory, owner Mr S Thompson, trainer Kevin Hutton. Greyhounds now approaching the starting traps of race number 4. We now have just 3 minutes to the off, 3 minutes only left for betting on the bet with William Hill online and in shop stakes. Full betting show up on screen now. You can see the favourite, and fairly warm one as well, is the one dog Bodell Rossi, currently a 5-2 shot. Up on screen now, we're going to take a look at the favourite Bodell Rossi in action last time out. Went from trap 2 last time to Bodell Rossi. Got the benefit of the red jacket on this occasion. Paced up okay, bit of bother into that first bend. Just couldn't quite clear her lines last time, Bodell Rossi. Got into the second, ran those first couple of turns, and that's where she stayed behind a runaway winner, Hoo Ha. Wasn't for catching Hoo Ha last time out. Full length clear of Bodell Rossi at the wire, but it wasn't a bad run at all from Bodell Rossi, and the benefit of the red jacket here today will go to traps as a fairly warm favourite for race number 4 here. Bodell Rossi, there she is up on screen, a 5-2 chance then to go one better than she did last time out. The Greyhounds are now being placed into the starting traps for race 4, loading up for the bet with William Hill online and in shop stakes, going in those boxes. Just a couple of Greyhounds left to load then for this A6 grade event. Tier on screen now. Just checking them all over. Tier's happy, flags wave, hares running, Bunny on the spin, race number 4, A6 to grade then for the bet with William Hill online and in shop stakes. The favourite in the red jacket here, Bodell Rossi. Stand by, Bunny approaching. Gates left and away we go. 4 off to a decent start. Low was the favourite up the inside, Bodell Rossi. But 4 it is that leads 3 squeeze the room. Then comes 5, 6, 2, 7 and 8. Your back marks all sorts of bother into that first corner. 4, 7, 6 and 1 all involved. Up front is 5 that now leads Lily's Bear. Half a length clear from 8. Pursuing into second, Copeland Rory. Then comes 2 and 3. This quartet well clear of the chasing pack. But 5 it is. Lily's Bear is going to lead them off the last now by about a length and a half. From 8 into second. Then comes 3, 2 and 7 in a bumping match. But trap 5, Lily's Bear has now got this under wraps. 5 wins it. 8 second, 3 third, 5, 8 and 3. Lily's Bear, your winner of race number 4. Confirmation result, race 4, first trap 5, Lily's Bear, for owner Mrs. W. Richards, trainer Paul Clark, second trap 8, Copeland Rory, third trap 3, Calco Swift. Result 5, 8 and 3, 5, 8, 3, winning time 29.25, 29.25. Stand by for the replay then of race number 4, scrappy first bend this one. 4, 1 and 5 all went to it in pole, but 1 and 5 just got tangled up. Sorry, 1 and 4 just got tangled up there and counted into 6 as well. Likewise, the 4 up front though, it left 5 all alone. Lily's Bear, 8 challenged into that third bend, but 5's responded when challenged by the 8 and kicked on again off that final bend to golden score by about a couple of lengths in the end from 8 Copeland Rory into second, with 3 Calco Swift back in third. 5, 8 and 3 then, race number 4, 29.25, the winning time. Full order in then for race number 4, 583 72461, 583 72461. Distance is 2 lengths, half a length, ahead, 2 3/4, ahead, and 1 length. Winning time 29.25, 29.25. Greyhounds running race 5 now on parade. On parade for the best odds guaranteed on the Bull Sports app stakes. S3 the grade. Runners as follows. Trap 1 is Moopage Lali. For owner Mr. SGST, trainer Kevin Hutton. 2 is Ferry Forth Sky for this time next year. Syndicate trainer Jean Lyles. 3 is Dunham Maddie for owner Mr. Houghton, trainer Jane Houghton. 4 Gary Glass Fun Guy for our owners Mr. Wright and Mr. Wright, trainer Mark Wallace. 5 Lug Hill Teddy for Mr. Two for the owner, trainer Jim Reynolds. 6 Ella Golden for owner Miss E Hall, trainer Jim Reynolds. 7 is 52 Steps, owned and trained by Hazel Kemp. And 8 is Chrissy Perfection, owner Mr. Bucknell, trainer Jean Lyles. Greyhounds now approaching the starting traps of race number 5. Just 3 minutes to the off, 3 minutes only. Full betting show up on the screen now. You can see the current favourite is the 2 dog, Ferry Forth Sky at 5 to 2. It's then 3 to 1 trap 4, Gary Glass Fun Guy, 4 to 1 that pair. Grounds on the way down towards the boxes for race number 5. There's your favourite on screen now, Ferry Forth Sky, a 5 to 2 chance. It's then 3 to 1 trap 4, 4 to 1 bar these. But Ferry Forth Sky third last time out, here a week ago, the 23rd of September. Went from trap 3 last time. Paced up okay. Gary Glass Funga was in this race as well from trap 5, was there or thereabouts early doors. But Ferry Forth Sky, unimpeded throughout, a clear run. Although it did run at the back of 1 there, we notice. Stayed on okay. To eventually finish third, so third all the way around. There's the end of the replay. Wasn't wondering what was going on with the VT. But it was heads and Misty off the pace that went on to score. But not a bad run from Ferry Forth Sky, there or thereabouts for most of the journey, and is the 5 to 2 favourite currently to improve on those figures here today and potentially strike gold. Got a 42.22 best, that certainly compares well in this lineup, and if on a game today brings her A game, then Ferry Forth Sky could well be tough to beat. 4 Gary Glass Fungi made his 6 bend debut last time. Should have stripped fitter for that workout. Next in the betting at 3 to 1. It's then 4 to 1. Trap 7, 52 steps. And 5 to 1 bar these. Greyhounds behind the boxes then for race number 5. Around about a minute till post time. The Greyhounds are now being placed into the starting traps for race number 5. Loading those boxes over the fast slide for this S3 contest. It's the best odds guaranteed on the Bull Sports app stakes. All loaded. Yeah, all safely locked away now then for race number 5. Tia with the flag, thanks Tia. The hare's running, but on the spin, race number 5. The best odds guaranteed on the Bull Sports app stakes. S3 the grade, 686 metres the trip. Favourite in 2, Ferry Forth Sky. Racing away, and 5 very slow out, as he always is. Low Kill Teddy up front. It's 3 that leads Dunham Maddie. 3 from 4 and 1. Then comes 2, 6, 7, 4 and 5. Sorry, 8 and 5, I should say. Up front, no, it's 3, Dunn and Maddie, that leads by a length or so from 4. Gary Glass Fungi. This pair well clear of 1 back in third. They come 6, 5, 7, 8 and 2. Off down the far side we go now though. Still trap 3. Dunn and Maddie leading the way. 4 now pressed on the outside. Gary Glass Fungi just about gets his nose in front into this penultimate corner. Goes half length clear now from 3 into second. A long way back to the 6 dog in third. Then 5 staying on. Lug Hill Teddy off the final corner though. It's trap 4. Gary Glass Fungi now pouring it on. 5 now moving nice in the second though. 4 from 5. 5 is flying up the lane. Can he get there? 4 from 5. Not quite. 4 beats 5. 7 back in third. Gary Glass Fungi, your winner of race number 5, just keeping Lug Hill Teddy at bay. Confirmation result, race 5 then. First trap 4, Gary Glass Fungi for owners Mrs. J. Wright and J. Wright. Treader Mark Wallace. Second trap 5, Lug Hill Teddy. And third trap 7, 52 steps. Result 4, 5 and 7. 4, 5 and 7, race number 5, which the replay's up on screen now. You can see Gary Glass Fungi always there or thereabouts at the front end. It was 3, Dunn and Maddie that led for most of the journey, but 4 pressed down that far side. Got his nose in front, ran the penultimate corner, and has just about toughed it out from 5, who was absolutely flying off that final turn. Lug Hill Teddy slow into stride as always, but sprouts wings in the latter stage of the race and almost got there today, Lug Hill Teddy, but 4 just enough off the front end to just about last home by about a length in the end from the fast finishing Lug Hill Teddy. And 7 back in third, also staying on nicely, 52 steps. 4, 5, 7 then, race number 5. The full order in then for race number 5 was 457 316 82. 457 316 82. Distance is 1 length, 4 lengths, 2 lengths, 3/4 of a length, a neck, and 1. The winning time 42.37. 42.37. Greyhounds on parade now then for race number 6. It's the bet with your local independent bookmakers stakes. A8 the grade. Runners as follows. Trap 1 is Unlikely Zach. Owned and trained by Bob Liddington. 2 is Latte for Mrs. Kelly and Kemp. Trainer Hazel Kemp. 3 is Swift Snap. Owner Mr. Treadwell. Trainer Richard Yates. 4 is Bouncing Dan for Mrs. Crichton and Lyles. Trainer Jean Lyles. 5 Shoemaker's Jack for the George and Coles Go and Get 'em Syndicate. Trainer Jean Lyles. 6 is Dunham Charity for owner Mr. Houghton. Trainer Jane Houghton. 7 Lily's Flash. Owner Mrs. Richards. Trainer Paul Clark. And 8 is Swift Lazetta for Mrs. Gaskin and Gaskin. Trainer Mark Wallace. Greyhounds now approaching the starting traps of race number 6. We now have just 3 minutes to the off. 3 minutes only. Warm favourite in 2 here. Latte. A 9-4 shot. Greyhounds approaching the boxes then for race number 6. The bet with your local independent bookmakers stakes. A8 the grade. The favourite is the 2-dog Latte for Team Hazel Kemp. There she is up on screen now then. Latte. Here she is in action last time. Went from trap 3 last time out. Not the greatest of starters, but you know that Latte stays all day. Has been over marathon distances of late, has Latte. So don't worry if she's not right up there in the early exchanges. She's sure to be running on, as she did last time out, to nab 4th spot behind Sherbet Lemon. Was 5th at this point. Stayed on okay here to grab 4th. Did Latte. None will be finishing faster than this one, that's for sure. But if you can get a pitch down the far side, expect a whirlwind finish then from the jolly old favourite here, Latte in the blue jacket here today. The Greyhounds are now being placed into the starting traps for race number 6. Loading up for the bet with your local independent bookmakers stakes. Going in. All loading on race 6. Flags waved. Hares running, but on the spin. Race number 6. The bet with your local independent bookmakers stakes. Favourite in 2. Latte. Sure to be staying on. Stand by. Off and racing away. It's trap 6, the first to show. Dunham Charity from 8, 5, 1, 2, 7, 3 and 4 involved in both match early doors. Out the boxes up front and then it's 6, still leading the way. Dunham Charity for Jane Houghton by 2 lengths now from 5. Shoemaker's Jack in the second, then comes 8, a long way back to the 1-dog in 4th. Round this final couple of turns, it's been all about the striped jacket thus far of Dunham Charity. 8 edging closer on the wide outside to challenge. Swift Lazetta does stay on. Got some 6-bend form this one. 6 from 8 over the top. 8's going to get up, you know. 8 lands it. 6 second, 5 third. 8, 6 and 5. Swift Lazetta lands race number 6. Confirmation result race 6, first trap 8, Swift Lazetta for owners Mrs. Gaskin and Gaskin, Trenemark Wallace, second trap 6, Dunham Charity, third trap 5, Shoemaker's Jack. Result 8, 6 and 5, 8, 6, 5, winning time 29 seconds exactly. Down in trip today, Swift Lazetta, and that's suited her down to a T here, turned handy on the wide outside, did trap 8. 6 strung along for most of the contest, Dunham Charity, but 8 always winding up a run from around second or third. And further the race went on, you knew the writing was on the wall for trap 6, Dunham Charity. Swift Lazetta down in trip, so stays on over this 480 metre trip, real strong here. 8 beats 6, 5 back in third. Swift Lazetta fast and late on the wide outside. The full order of finish for race 6, 8, 6, 5, 2, 1, 7, 4, 3. Distances 1 3/4, 2 3/4, 3 lengths, 1 length, 1 length, 11 and a distance. Winning time 29 seconds exactly, 29.00. Greyhounds on Facebook Stakes A7. The grade runners as follows. Trap 1 is Forest Miles for the Happy Helpers, trainer Kevin Hutton. 2 is Dinner Carolina for the TDC Global Investors, trainer Jim Reynolds. 3 is Miss Eastwood for owners Mrs Flynn and Hill, trainer Heather Dimmock. 4 is Cockney Rebel for the This Time Next Year Syndicate, trainer Jean Lyles. 5 Dunham Orlando, owner Mr Houghton, trainer Jane Houghton. 6 Unbelievable Jeff for owner Mr P Clark, trainer Bob Liddington. 7 Dunham Rio, owner Mr Houghton, trainer Jane Houghton. And 8 is Nippy Bow for the George and Coles Go and Get 'em Syndicate, trainer Jean Lyles. Greyhounds now approaching the starting traps of race number 7. Just 4 minutes to the off, 4 minutes only. Full betting show up on screen now. Your current favourite is the 4-dog, Cockney Rebel. Currently a 3-to-1 chance. Ground spread, and then for race 7 heading towards those boxes, we're going to take a look at Dunham Orlando in action last time out. Went from trap 2 last time with Dunham Orlando. Not done many favours by the draw here today, out in 5 today. You can see he stuck to the rail last time, so done no favours by the draw today out in 5, but you can see he's a classy greyhound, got a 28.78 best, and if able to repeat that, if able to get some sort of clear run here today, could prove a real handful. Only went down by 3 parts of a length last time in an A7 contest, narrowly denied, and if he can negotiate a smooth passage, then it could be game on for Dunham Orlando fans. But from this draw, it may prove a little tricky, but hopefully get the rub of the green. Currently a 7-2 second favourite. The favourite in 4, Cockney Rebel, at 3-1. The Greyhounds are now being placed into the starting traps of race 7, loading up for the Follow Towcester Greyhounds on Facebook Stakes. Going in the boxes. All loaded then for lucky race 7. Here with the flag, the hare's running, but on the spin, race number 7, A7 the grade for the follow Towcester Greyhounds on Facebook Stakes. Favourite in 4, the Cockney Rebel. Bunny approaching, stand by. Off-hand racing in the sunshine, 8 off to a flying start on the wide outside. Nippy Bow from 5. That's going to lead in this first corner now. Dunham Orlando goes round clear. 5 now from 8 and 3. Then comes 1, 6, 7, 4 and 2. But down the far side it's trap 5. Dunham Orlando got him well strung out. Struck silver last time. Looking for gold here today. And surely he's going to do it, isn't he? 5, 6 lengths clear from 3 off this final bend. Miss Eastwood trying to stay on. But up front it's all about trap 5. Dunham Orlando going to come home an easy winner of race number 7 here. It was all over around that first bend really. Stayed on nicely as the 5 dog. 4 second, close to third place, 3 and 6. But what a run from trap 5. Dunham Orlando clears his lines nicely here and has gone clear to land the spoils in style. Confirmation result race 7, first trap 5, Dunham Orlando, owner Miss D Houghton, trainer Jane Houghton, second trap 4, Cockney Rebel, third trap 3, Miss Eastwood, result 5, 4 and 3, 5 beats 4 and 3 in a time of 28.51, 28.51, some clock from Dunham Orlando to land the spoils in race number 7. Here's the replay then. See Dunham Orlando with a fast break, but he really needed it. We saw him move to the rails in his previous race, exactly what he's done here, come across the field. So luckily he did ping and was able to get across to the inside, run that first bend I should say. From there on in, we knew he stayed on, so it was always going to be about the 5 dog. He's come home an easy winner in the end from the pre-race favourite Cockney Rebel, with 3 back in third, Miss Eastwood. 5, 4 and 3 then, race number 7. Dunham Orlando stopping the clock in 28.51. The full order in for lucky race 7 was 543 621 87. 543 621 87. The distance is 5 lengths, 1 length, short head 2 3/4, short head 1 length and 1. The winning time 28.51, 28.51. Well, you can see the betting's in for our finale here this morning. Race number 8. A very warm favourite in the shape of trap 2 here. Spangles had an away day at Henlow, an open race last time out. Couldn't live with the open race, boys, but returns to the lowest level here at Towcester Day, A9, and is 6-4 favourite to land the spoils here. Just one win from 15 starts for Spangles. Will it be 2 from 16? 6-4 says it will be. Grounds on parade for race number 8. It's the bet with starsportsbet.co.uk stakes. Runners as follows. Trot 1 is Mad About Johnny for the Georgian Horn Syndicate. Trainer Jean Lyles. 2 is Spangles for Mrs. Malin Walker. Trainer Johnny Blanco. 3 is Droop is Zarkava. Owner Mr. Childs. Trainer Paul Philpott. 4 is Head It On Carl. Owner Mrs. W. Richards. Trainer Paul Clark. 5 Greencroft Ed. Owned and trained by Steve Rayner. 6 is Minar Gem for owner Mr. Houghton, trainer Jane Houghton. 7 Greencroft Kelly, owned and trained by Steve Rayner. And 8 is Mrs. Buckets, owner Mrs. S. Reynolds, trainer Jim Reynolds. Greyhounds now approaching the starting traps of race number 8. Just 2.5 minutes left of betting on the finale here this morning. One favourite in 2, Spangles, currently a 6-4 chance. Full betting show up on screen now. Grounds approaching the boxes then for race number 8, the starsportsbet.co.uk stakes, A9 the grade. Favourite in the blue jacket, Spangles, a 6-4 chance. Then 7-2, Trap 7, Greencroft Kelly. There is Greencroft Kelly up on screen now, second favourite. And here's Greencroft Kelly in action last time out. Went from Trap 6 last time, the striped jacket, got some decent early foot as Greencroft Kelly. Be looking to attack this from off the front, just as she did last time. Just ran out of gas last time though. Led to the 4th turn and then basically just fell into a hole, did Greencroft Kelly, and ended up finished 5th, beaten 2 3/4 by Unlikely Zach. But sure to be attacking from off the front is Greencroft Kelly. Likewise the favourite here, Spangles in the blue jacket. But Trap 6, Greencroft Kelly, can see from this replay, does pack a punch early doors. Be looking to be away and gone here. Greyhound's now been placed into the starting traps for the lucky last. Going in for this 12.04. It's the starsportsbet.co.uk stakes. All loaded then for race number 8. Tia just checking them over then for race number 8. There she goes. Seems happy enough now, does Tia. Away with the flag. Thanks, Tia. See you tonight. Hares running for race number 8. A9 the grade then. The starsportsbet.co.uk stakes. Favourite in 2, Spangles. Looking for a fast exit for Johnny Blanco. Off and racing away. Brokes okay, the 2 dog, but it's 4 that shows first from 5. Pacing up into this first corner. Greencroft Ed goes clear into this first bend. Challenged now by 4. 4 now takes it up off the second bend from 5. Then comes 2, 6, 1, 8 and 3. Down towards bend number 3 we go now then. 2, 4 and 5 all in a line. A bit of a gap then back to 1. Then comes 6 and 8. Round the third turn we go now then. It's 4 just about leading from 2. 5 pressing still on the outside. 1 trying to stay on up the inner. Then comes 6, 3 and 8. A real thriller this finale. Anyone can win it off this final bend. 2, 4, 1 all involved. 1 up the inside. Is just about going to get his nose in front. I reckon Mad About Johnny has got his nose in front when it matters most. And a real thriller this finale. Race number 8. Mad About Johnny has just got his nose up on the wire. Confirmation result, race number 8. First trap 1, Mad About Johnny for the Georgian Horn Syndicate, trainer Gene Lyles. Second trap 3, Drupid Zarkava. Third trap 4, Head It On Carl. Result 1, 3 and 4, 1, 3, 4. The winning time 29.74, 29.74. Well, what a way to finish here at Towcester this morning. Don't forget we do all again here tonight. First race 7:30, 13 6-dog races to enjoy tonight. 4 and 5 were early birds. 2 was up there early as well. Spangle was a pre-race favourite, but ran his final couple of turns. It was anyone's race. You've thrown a small blanket over the field, ran his final couple of corners. Who was going to get the verdict? Well, I can tell you eventually it was the 1 dog, Mad About Johnny. Stuck to his guns up the inside and forced the pace on the run for home, and he's actually come home to win it quite nicely in the end by about 3 parts of a length. From 3 in second, Drupid Zarkava, and 4 back in third, Head It On Carl. 1, 3, 4 then, race number 8. What a way to finish. Mad About Johnny. The full order of finish of race number 8 was 134.25867. 134.25867. The distance is half a length, short head, 1 length, 3/4 of a length, a head, 1 length and half a length. Winning time for Madabout Johnny, 29.74, 29.74. Well, that, as they say, is that as far as this morning's action is concerned. Don't forget, we do it all again here at Towcester. The second leg of Super Saturday tonight. First race, 7:30, 13 6-dog races to enjoy here this evening. Free entry towards, if you can make it along to the track, be sure to join us. If you can't, then be sure to tune in on www.towcester.tv. But for this morning's meeting, that's the lot. Hope to see you all again tonight. Cheerio.